Imagine if I told you there is a legal cheat code to building wealth. A secret so powerful that Albert Einstein called it the eighth wonder of the world. It does not require a six-figure salary, it does not need a degree in finance, and you do not have to be born rich to use it. All you need is time. Welcome to Wunsch Finance and Money. Today we are talking about the ultimate money-making machine, compound interest. If you have ever wondered how regular people in the US and the UK manage to retire as millionaires on a totally average income, this is exactly how they do it. But here is the catch. The clock is ticking, and every single day you wait is costing you serious money. I'm going to show you exactly how this works using everyday math that anyone can understand. By the end of this video, you will know exactly why starting early is the single most important choice you will ever make for your bank account. So grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let us dive right in. So what exactly is compound interest? Let us forget the boring math books for a second. Think of your money like a tiny snowball resting at the very top of a massive snowy hill. When you give that snowball a little push, it starts rolling down. At first, it only picks up a tiny bit of snow. But as it keeps rolling, it gets bigger. And because it is bigger, it picks up even more snow on the next roll. Before you know it, that tiny snowball is a massive boulder crashing down the mountain. That is compound interest. When you put your dollars or pounds into a good investment, your money earns a little bit of extra money. We call that interest. But here is where the magic happens. Next year, you do not just earn interest on your original money. You earn interest on your original money, plus the interest it already made. Your money starts making babies, and then those babies grow up and make their own babies. Let me tell you a story about two friends, Sarah and John. They both live in the same town, make the exact same average salary, and have the exact same goal, to retire with $1 million or pounds in the bank. But they take two very different paths. Sarah learns about compound interest early. At age 20, she decides to invest just $200 a month. That is like giving up a couple of coffees and maybe one dinner out each week. She puts that money into a standard stock market index fund, which historically grows by about 8% a year. She does this every single month without fail. John, on the other hand, wants to enjoy his 20s. He spends his extra cash on shiny new gadgets and holidays. He tells himself he will start saving later when he is making more money. Fast forward 10 years. John turns 30, looks at his empty bank account, and panics. He decides it is finally time to get serious and start investing for his future before it is too late. Now here is where our story takes a crazy turn. At the exact same time John starts investing at age 30, Sarah actually stops completely. Life happens. Maybe she wants to buy a house or start a family, so she never puts another penny into her investment account. She just lets the money she already invested sit there and grow. For the next 35 years, until they both turn 65, John works incredibly hard to catch up. He invests that same $200 every single month without missing a beat, from age 30 all the way to age 65. Think about that for a second. Sarah only invested for 10 years. John invested for 35 long years. Who do you think ends up with more money when retirement rolls around? Most people would guess John, right? He put in way more of his own hard-earned cash. But if you guessed John, you are completely underestimating the magical power of time and compound interest. Let us look at the shocking final numbers to see who won. Let us look at the final score. Sarah invested $200 a month for just 10 years. That means she only put in $24,000 of her own money. John invested $200 a month for 35 years. He put in $84,000 of his own money. But at age 65, John's account is worth about $430,000. Not bad, right? But what about Sarah? Even though she stopped investing decades ago, her account grew to over $600,000. She ended up with nearly $200,000 more than John, even though she invested $60,000 less of her own money. How is that even possible? It is all because her money had a 10-year head start to roll down that snowy hill. By the time John even started his snowball, Sarah's was already massive. Her early interest was making so much new money that John's extra decades of hard work could never ever catch up. This is the absolute biggest secret in personal finance. Time always beats timing the market. Now I know exactly what some of you are thinking right now. You are sitting there thinking, well, I am already 30 or 40 or 50 years old. I missed the boat. It is too late for me. Let me stop you right there. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Do not beat yourself up for the years you missed. Compound interest still works wonders, no matter when you start. You might just need to start with a slightly bigger snowball. If you live in the US and have a 401k, or if you live in the UK and have a workplace pension, you already have the perfect tools to get started today. Many employers will even match the money you put in. That is literally free money being handed to you. If your boss offered you a pay raise, you would not say no, right? So make sure you are getting that match. Even if you start small, $50 or 50 pounds a month, the most important step is simply getting off the starting line and moving forward. So how do you actually put this into action right now? The trick is to make it totally automatic. You are a human being, and human beings forget things. We get distracted by sales online or weekend trips. If you have to manually transfer money to your investments every month, you will probably fail. Instead, set it up so that your money moves automatically the exact same day you get paid. Before you even see the money in your checking account, a piece of it should be gone, safely tucked away in your investment account. Treat it like a tax that you pay to your future self. Start tracking your spending this week. Find just 1 or 2 things you really do not need. Cancel a subscription you never watch, or skip the fancy takeaway food just once a week. Take that extra cash and throw it straight into an index fund. You will not miss the money today, but your future self will be incredibly thankful when you have a massive pile of cash waiting for you during your retirement years. Building wealth is not a quick sprint, it is a long marathon. The media loves to sell us stories about overnight crypto millionaires or lottery winners. But the truth is, real lasting wealth is built slowly and quietly. It is built by normal, hardworking people in the US and the UK who just understand the simple rule of starting early and letting time do the heavy lifting. You do not need to be a genius to win big with your money. You just need to be patient, and you need to start right now. Do not wait for the perfect time, because the perfect time was yesterday. Today is your next best option. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button so this advice can reach more people. And do not forget to subscribe to Wunsch Finance and Money for more simple, real-world tips to grow your wealth. Drop a comment below and let me know at what age you started investing, or if you are starting today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.